Good morning, class, and welcome to today's lesson. This is English language. The date of today is the 19th of May 2021, and we are doing the revision of Unit 8, sorry. We are going to look at the revision of Unit 8. We are on page 73 of our student's book. Number 1 of language skills says, complete the dialogue with the words from the box, then listen and check your answers. The words in the box are beat, march, practice, season, sit-ups, skills, training, trial, warmed up, and win. The conversation is between two friends. That's the dialogue. We are going to read the dialogue between two friends, Tom and Dave. The first speaker is Tom. Hi Tom, how did your first basketball dash? That's number 1. That's an empty space. We have to fill it with a word chosen from the box. Number 1 is training. So the answer is training. Hi Tom, how did your first basketball training session go? Tom, it was fantastic, although I'm really tired now. What did you do? First, we warmed up and we did some exercises, like sit-ups, press-ups, that sort of thing. Then we worked on our ball skills. That's number 4. Skills. Dave, shooting and passing. That's right. We practiced shooting again and then different types of passes. The next speaker is Dave. And did you play any games? Yes. We spent the last 15 minutes playing a match. It was a kind of trial because the trainer chose just 10 players for the game on Saturday. Dave, were you chosen, Tom? Yes, I was, but it's going to be a long season, so I suppose everyone will get a chance. Dave, well done. I'll come and watch. Who are you playing? Dean Park Basketball Club. They beat us last year. Dave, with you in the team, I'm sure you'll win this time. We have read the text and we have completed the sentences with the word. So now we are going to answer some other questions concerning the dialogue. Decide if the sentences are true or false. Correct the false sentences. Tom is a basketball trainer. No, Tom is a basketball player, not a trainer. Number 2, the training session was exhausting. True. Number 3, the training session includes different activities. True. Number 4, they spent the last 15 minutes practicing their ball. False. Practicing their ball skills. False. They spent the last 15 minutes playing. They spent the last 15 minutes playing. Number 5, Tom thinks everybody will play during the session. True. The last one, Dean Park Basketball Club lost last season's game against Tom's team. False, they won. We are going to exercise 3. Write mixed conditional sentences for the following situations. We know that mixed conditional sentences are used when an unreal past affects an unreal present, or when an unreal present affects an unreal been given sentences here to write them in the mixed conditional sentences. We'll be given situations here for us to rewrite them in the mixed conditional sentences. Number one says, let me read. Number one, I'm not in the final because I got an injury in the semi-final. I'm not in the final because I got an injury in the semi-final. How does it affect the present, or how do we rewrite it in the mixed conditional sentence? The answer will be, I'd be in the final if I hadn't got an injury in the semi-final. He is not in the semi-final because he had an injury. So that's how the past has affected his present. Number two. Can I write it on the board? Mixed. Number one, I'm not in the final because I got an injury in the semi-final. Change this situation in a mixed conditional sentence. If I hadn't got an injury. If I hadn't got an injury in the semi-final. Number two, he hasn't got a new trainer, or he hasn't got new trainers because he spent all his money on the tracksuit. How do we change it into a mixed conditional sentence? He hasn't got new trainers because he spent lots of money on the tracksuit. So let's change it into a mixed conditional sentence. It will be, he would have new trainers. He would have new trainers if he hadn't spent a lot of money on the track suit. The next sentence is, we won the match and we are having a pizza to celebrate it. We won the match and we are having a pizza to celebrate it. How can we rewrite this sentence in a mixed conditional sentence? If we hadn't won the match, we wouldn't be having a pizza to celebrate. Number 4, they can't swim, so they didn't go on the sailing cruise. On the sailing course. If they could swim, they would have gone. If they could swim, they would have gone on a sailing course. But since they can't swim, they haven't gone. So the past is affecting their present. Number 5. We didn't see the game because we haven't got a TV. Mixed conditional. We would have seen the match if we had a TV. And exercise 4 says we should write I wish if only sentences for the following. Number 1, I ate too much before the match. I ate too much before the match. We should rewrite the sentences using I wish or if only, depending on the words in bracket. So the words in bracket for number 1 is I wish. So the sentence will be, I wish I hadn't eaten so much before the match. Sentence number 2. Our captain never passes the ball to me, if only. That's the word in bracket. So the sentence will be, if only our captain would pass the ball to me. Number 3. I didn't see my daughter's basketball match yesterday. What in bracket is I wish. So the answer is I wish I'd seen my daughter's basketball yesterday. This is where we come to the end of our lesson today. Please do the dictionary corner and submit your books for correction. Thank you very much. See you in our next class.